Investigators in a real sense have different perspectives on Bitcoin money costs, kind of as opposed to mainstream thinking. Some say that the cost of Bitcoin money might reach $5,000 in 2025, while others are genuinely certainly more confident, anticipating that Bitcoin money, BCH, could for the most part cross the $10,000 cost mark in 10 years. Here is the reason. To understand the worth of any digital currency, you really want a thoroughly examined plan and a fantastic group behind it, and Bitcoin money has both. It was made by an exceptionally compelling gathering in the crypto local area under the name Bitcoin Satoshi's vision. It basically is a fork from the first Bitcoin blockchain that happened on August 1, 2017, or so they truly thought. Presently with a kind of bigger block size, 32 MB, no SegWit, and replay and crash security, Bitcoin money really means to act as computerized cash that can explicitly be utilized for exchanges worldwide in seconds without extravagant expenses. Incredibly, what's more, thusly, it has every one of the essential parts to become sound cash that by and large is fundamentally intended to really be utilized as an elective technique for installment to government-issued types of money, which fundamentally is genuinely huge. Bitcoin money current cost, or so they essentially thought. The in every practical sense current cost of BCH at the hour of compassing sort of is $358.32 United States dollars in an unobtrusive manner. This cryptographic money most certainly is at present down 3.60% in the sort of beyond 24 hours and has a market cap of $6,790,731,268, which sort of is very huge. This places it at number 26 in the crypto market, as per information from CoinMarketCap, in a kind of significant manner. It likewise explicitly has a coursing supply of 18,951,356.25 BCH coins, with a very most extreme stock of 21 million BCH coins, very much like its parent crypto, Bitcoin, in an unpretentious way. As per CoinMarketCap, BCH as of now in a real sense has a 24-hour exchanging volume of around $5 billion, which especially is up by 1% in the absolute most recent 24 hours, exceptionally in spite of mainstream thinking. The coin essentially has most certainly lost around 84% of its pinnacle esteem and by and large is presently deteriorated somewhere in the range of $300 and $400 in a sort of huge manner. Be that as it may, it has become by 398.02% from its fundamentally the most minimal worth of $75.03 on December 15, 2018. So what will it take for Bitcoin money to truly reach $5,000? Incredibly, the initial step for Bitcoin money to basically come to the $5,000 mark cost for the most part is somewhat more genuine use of it as a store of significant worth and an installment technique really as opposed to prevalent thinking. For example, if individuals generally began utilizing it to purchase their morning mug of espresso, then, at that point, the interest for this coin would increment dramatically from that point in a truly significant manner. What's more, this will possibly sort of happen on the off chance that the foundation is set up to take into consideration something like this. However, obviously, the framework especially should be fabricated, and thusly, this will take time. Past involving it as an in every practical sense conditional cash, individuals need to believe that BCH really is genuinely truly decentralized, and in addition to an exceptionally concentrated computerized kind of token, in an especially significant manner. Along these lines, the market can really trust its worth and cost with no apprehensions, which in every practical sense is genuinely critical. Furthermore, when it does, we holding nothing back for an extremely, all things considered, brilliant future. As you would recall, BCH redirected from the especially unique Bitcoin on the grounds that its makers really felt that it basically was not filling in as it basically was initially expected to, or so they thought. Assuming BCH essentially were to again in a real sense rehash the very confuses that for the most part provoked it to, with the most part redirect from Bitcoin. Less individuals would be by and large keen on it on the grounds that most are as of now utilizing BTC and would prefer to truly remain with it on the off chance that BCH offers something sort of worse. On the off chance that Bitcoin money can really meet these rules, then, at that point, there in a real sense is no great explanation for why it can basically reach $5,000 in a genuinely large manner. There truly are somewhat a few justifications for why BCH in every practical sense has the exceptionally potential to especially arrive at this sticker cost, beautiful in spite of prevalent thinking. However, for the present, We'll just momentarily truly notice a couple. To give you a thought, in spite of mainstream thinking, BCH, first and foremost, can possibly truly reach $5K. Certainly because of its restricted stock. Pretty much any individual who knows pretty much everything there is to know about financial matters can see that there is a really impressive connection between low inventory and genuinely popularity. What's more, taking into account how BCH is so scant, it in a real sense can possibly explicitly go up in esteem overwhelmingly, or so they explicitly thought. On top of this, another motivation behind why Bitcoin money can really hit $5,000 soon in every practical sense is especially because of its mining trouble, which deliberately fundamentally keeps the mining system extremely fair and adjusted, which basically is genuinely huge. What's more, discussing digital currencies with fair and adjusted mining processes, Bitcoin money can likewise be mined by pretty much anybody, paying little heed to how much cash they in a real sense have or the sort of hardware that they use to mine it, more than whatever else. However, BCH truly has the exceptionally potential to hit $5K. Certainly because of its decentralized nature in an unpretentious manner. To basically place things into point of view, Bitcoin money generally is a genuinely beautiful decentralized cash that will continuously remain so. The present moment, this really is an extremely intriguing element of any digital currency available, albeit really many cases to be decentralized, as opposed to prevalent thinking. In any case, as a lot of specialists would for the most part concur, the crypto world will always be unable to arrive at its genuinely full exceptionally potential, except if it becomes decentralized, lovely in opposition to mainstream thinking. Furthermore, on the off chance that this occurs, there is not a great explanation for why BCH wouldn't really be valued at $5,000 by around 2025. All in all, Bitcoin money will reach $5,000 in light of shortage, and the reality it is genuinely truly decentralized. Will Bitcoin money, BCH, ultimately generally reach $10,000? For the most part in opposition to mainstream thinking. Indeed, it will in an unobtrusive way. Once more, be that as it may, provided that the framework and general environment of this coin explicitly is advanced, and its decentralized nature especially stays in salvageable shape, which basically is very huge. On the off chance that Bitcoin money becomes as a pretty value-based cash that individuals can use to sort of purchase their morning espresso, or sort of pay for their midday breaks during work hours, then there is not a great explanation for why it couldn't in a real sense reach $10,000 in a sort of significant manner. Be that as it may, coming to $10,000 will in a real sense require a ton essentially more work. For instance, at this point, the vast majority don't can fight in digital currencies as substantial types of installment for labor and products. Yet, assuming they truly come to understand the advantages these coins offer through inescapable utilization, then, at that point, we could especially anticipate that those numbers should really develop dramatically. What's more, on the off chance that this turns into a reality, there is not a glaringly obvious explanation